one day you can wake up and see your portfolio is down by 30 or 40%.
Welcome to All Access, where you get all access to new people, new information, new insight that you yourself can listen to, apply, and be entertained by. My goal is to make all the information in the blockchain, Web3, crypto space easily digestible, accessible, and applicable so that you yourself can operate in the space and understand why it affects you. This podcast relies purely on word of mouth, no sponsorships, no paid ads, so I'd really appreciate it if you could share it with a friend if you see any value in it. Thanks, and enjoy the show. Hey, my name is Tan Mate. This is All Access, whether it be new people, new technology, or just anything you want to know. You got all access to it right here. Today, we got the main man himself, Soumen. Soumen, how are we doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing really fine. And I'm in Bangalore, India. And, it's the hub of, you can say, all the technological developments, most of the technological developments in India. And a lot of Web3 innovations are going on in Bangalore and also in some parts of Delhi, Mumbai, Pune. So, all in all, I'm very excited about this podcast.
Awesome, awesome. So I mean, like you said, you're based in Bangalore, but who's Suman, and what do you do? What do you work on in the space?
So I've been in this crypto space for the last 3 years, you can say, and I've worked as a writer, researcher, community, social media manager, and also as a marketing lead for Web3 firms, and and also I'm a part-time investor, you can say, and I have lost a fortune also in the last bear market. But I also gained good profits later. But all in all, it's there are a few ups and downs when it's roller coaster. But I enjoyed the ride, and yes, yeah, I enjoyed overall.
Awesome. So I guess people who want to, I guess, get vested in the space. There's many news outlets out there, right? Especially with social media and many influencers. How can first of all, we'll talk about how people can benefit from staying informed from crypto-focused news outlets.
So for crypto, like this space, changes very fast, and this space and the cryptocurrencies, as you know, is very volatile. And like a simple update can change the price of any token or crypto like within a few minutes. So keeping updated about this space is very important. Like I have seen many projects like a simple update has made the price appreciation by 30%, 40% within few minutes. So to get update about this space and with all the recent developments going on with the Bitcoin ETF and also the upcoming halving event, like if you want to really serious about this space, you should be updated through various media outlets, and obviously you should look for outlets which are I'll say respected and which is in this space for a while. So you can't just blindly follow every media outlets, but yeah. So you should look for some respectable outlets. Yeah.
So I guess when it comes to looking at different outlets and having a diverse news source, because that's what I'm assuming you're gonna get at. How important is it for consumers, especially to have like a global perspective, right? Because you're based in India, I'm based in the U.S., but there's also many other projects happening in Portugal, Dubai, like many other news outlets happening there. How important is it to have a global perspective on blockchain and crypto?
See that the cryptocurrency is itself it's a global sort of currency. It is not like US dollar, Indian rupee. Like it's a global currency and it's decentralized. Anyone living in any part of the world can use any wallet and transact any cryptocurrencies, and it opens up a lot of ways to interact with the financial world, which is not I will say available before in many aspects, because cryptocurrencies opens up a lot of avenues. Like you can send like currencies and monetary value within few minutes at very nominal cost, something which was not available before with the fiat currencies. So that's why people are all like a lot of innovators, entrepreneurs uh, all over the world are building a lot of like exciting products on this space using blockchain and building products on DeFi and NFTs. It's not just like only DeFi. Like also in NFTs, a lot of there's a lot of developments are going on. So like yeah, obviously it's a global phenomenon. It's not just localized in a particular part of the country.
So you mentioned having a uh, diverse news source when you're getting your information, but when it comes to leveraging social media to make informed investment decisions in regards to cryptocurrencies, right? Because there's many things out there. People are going to say, uh, many different things. How can consumers leverage social media to make more informed investment decisions in cryptocurrencies?
So when you're in crypto space, like I will say, their go-to social media platform is Twitter because there are a lot of we can follow a lot of media outlets. Also, there are a lot of blockchain researchers out there, and also influencers. And you can actually learn a lot from the researchers and some of the influencers. Obviously, there are a lot of influencers, and most of them are good for nothing. But there are a lot from whom you can actually learn a lot about what is going on in this space and how you can actually research the market and all on some projects. And also, like if in this crypto space, you can also check out Discord platforms and Telegram because for every projects that are building on this space, they have their own Discord or Telegram, and you can go out and just check out what are the recent updates that are coming on. So also like the social media platforms play an important role for the crypto space and Twitter. I think you can go ahead and learn a lot from the Twitter.
So you know, how can consumers use social media effectively to stay ahead, in the rapidly evolving, like you said, it's moving fast, the rapidly evolving crypto space.
So yeah, the crypto space is, as I said, that is evolving rapidly, and to keep up with all the updates, you can, if you're in crypto space, you should be in Twitter. Like if you're serious about this space, like on Twitter, you can follow a lot of projects, a lot of researchers, and also some crypto influencers. Like if you follow researchers, you can actually learn a few things about how the market goes on and how you can actually research few projects. And if you want to invest in some projects or if you're working on the front end or back end as a programmer, also there are influencers who are making content or educational content regarding that. And if you want to learn about certain updates, keep up to date about certain projects, you can go ahead and follow their Discord and Telegram channels. So yeah, so if you're in the crypto space, I will say go ahead and get used to the Twitter, Discord, Telegram, and I'll say somewhat LinkedIn too. So yeah, these are a few of the platforms I'll say you can consumers can look into.
So you mentioned reliable news sources. You mentioned how they should be like, play news sources that have been there for a time. So how can consumers look for uh what okay, so what should consumers look for in a reliable and informative cryptocurrency news source?
For a reliable news source, I will say that consumers should look for news sources that have been in this space for a while. Like like there are Cointelegraph, CoinDesk, and also they should look into the journalist profile, like what his experience and for how long he has been in this space, and what was his previous experience, whether he was working as a financial advisor or researcher, previously joining in the as a journalist. So, and also I'll say to cross check, to before going into any update or development, one should cross check the news source multiple times, just not go blindly with one news source. So yeah, there are a lot of I'll say age-old crypto platforms, crypto news media outlets. Like there is Cointelegraph, CoinDesk, the Blockworks. There are a lot. So yeah, I'll say after doing all this, consumers should do their own research. Because you should believe your own intuition sometimes, and just not blindly follow some news source.
So, yeah, you're completely right. You should find something more reliable and really look into who's actually giving the news source. But, suppose you take um, that information per se, since it is a very volatile space, or even social media marketers, right? What are the risks and rewards for consumers engaging with social media marketers in the cryptocurrency or Web3 or blockchain world?
Like us rewards, like interacting with the social media marketers, you're saying?
Yeah, interacting and consuming their content.
Okay. So, there are a lot of social media marketers right now. You can go in Twitter or LinkedIn, but you can. There are a lot of marketers who are providing valuable educational information. You can go ahead and just get a look into it. But I'll say to take every information in this space at least to with a grain of salt. Like, don't believe everything blindly, and just again I'll say to do your own research. But obviously there are a lot of good social media marketers who are doing a pretty good job. But obviously I like and say, like, don't believe everything blindly, because I have followed a lot of social media marketers, and they give a lot of tips. Obviously they produce a lot of content, but sometimes I'll say they're good for nothing, and you can actually lose your hard-earned money sometimes, for following them blindly. So I'll say go on and follow them, get their content, but take it with a grain of salt also.
So, when it comes to a volatile space like this, the news that you're likely going to get is going to be either extreme highs or extreme lows. How do you recommend consumers manage the, you know, emotional highs and lows influenced by crypto news and social media?
Yeah, obviously, I think that's a good question. Like, as I said before, that the space is very volatile, and one day you can wake up and see your portfolio is down by 30 or 40%. It can happen. It has happened in the last bear market to a lot of people. So it's important during this time to keep your heads up, and not to just get pretty inside it. Like you can see that at this time you can see what you can do to minimize the losses, and also like what you can learn. I know if there are some losses, what you can learn from them. And also like if you're in this space for a while, like you can join a lot of communities, and communities with same interest, with same project interest. And you should know that if you're down, if your portfolio is down, you should know that you're not the only one. There are a lot of people who is going through the same experiences, so you're not alone in this. So, and secondly, obviously, if you are, doing good, you're generating good profits, I'll say stay humble and just not go with all the wave. So, yeah, that's what I'll say.
Yeah. I mean, you mentioned something of you're not alone, right? And
Yeah, yeah,
community is a huge part of
yeah,
blockchain, Web3 crypto. You know,
yeah, absolutely.
how can consumers use social media to connect with like minded individuals in the blockchain and crypto community?
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, like you can, if you're really serious with the crypto space, you can go ahead in, Twitter, and you can. There are a lot of events, like online events that goes in Twitter. You can join AMA sessions, uh, and you can actually follow some crypto professionals who are producing very educational and useful content. You can go ahead and see what they are trying to say, and get a hang of it. And yeah, you can. I think in crypto community is very important, and you can have your own community, interact with them, by joining various online communities in Telegram, Discord. You can also, if you're in a particular city, you can actually check out if there's some Web3 communities or crypto communities in your city or not. You can go and meet them physically, maybe in person. It's like I'm in Bangalore right now, and there are a lot of events, that goes on every day, and you can just try to find them. Just to go. You can just check out whether there are some events going on in your own city. You can check out their socials in Twitter and just go and join the events, and you can get a lot of like-minded individuals probably, and yeah, we can exchange the ideas and all. So I think, yeah, there's some of the ways you can actually form a network, build, I think, long-lasting relationships in this space.
Okay. So when it comes to common misconceptions spread through news and social media about this space, what could what should consumers be aware of
Can you repeat
from
that
common
once again?
misconceptions? Repeat the question.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, what are the common misconceptions spread through news and social media about, this space, crypto, Web3, blockchain that consumers should be aware of, at least from your point of view?
Uh, I'll say that for cryptocurrencies, some people say that that cryptocurrencies. Or some people say that that one should talk much about crypto because it's just get rich scheme, you know. But I think it's more than that. Obviously, there are few projects that pump like anything, some meme coins and all, but not. But overall, this space is not like that. A lot of innovations is going on, and it is still nascent. Like it's still like a baby, and a lot of developments will be coming on in the coming years. So obviously there will be some like market manipulation and all, but it's not just you can just can't dismiss it like a get rich squid, a get rich scheme or something. And also like it is some people say that cryptocurrencies or blockchain like Bitcoin blockchain, it actually uses a lot of energy and water. I think this is also a myth. It is proven by some researchers. I have forgotten the research report, but I have read a lot of research reports. It is just a myth, and actually Bitcoin production can actually help in bringing sustainable growth in a region by using water in the most sustainable way possible. And yeah, and also and also like cryptocurrencies not are just not about some Ethereum or something like that. Cryptocurrencies also like it can bring more adoption in the coming days. I think you have heard about real world asset tokenization, and if even 1% of the real world assets is tokenized, I think it can bring more adoption in this space. Like right now, I think the real world asset is valued at 600 trillion, the whole world, and this 1% is like 6 trillion. And right now, the whole market cap of crypto is around 1.2 or 1.3 trillion. So I think there's a lot of potential for this space, and a lot of people are working, and a lot of regulators are working to bring the adoption and bring more innovation in this space. And it is not just some get rich scheme, and it is here to bring more innovation, and I will say to make the lives of people easy, and especially for people, especially for unbanked people, in Africa or some South American countries. So it's a lot of potential, and it is
Hmm.
not just any technology.
So you mentioned the future, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything that you're seeing in the horizon for future developments in this space that consumers should ought to look out for in terms of news and social media channels?
There are a lot of the upcoming halving Bitcoin halving event is it will arrive maybe in next year April or May. So this is a big event, and also if for the ETF, the Bitcoin ETF is approved, it can bring more institutional adoption and it can pour more funds in this space, which has I'll say dried up a bit for the last 6 or 7 months. And also there are other narratives that can play out in the coming months, like real world asset tokenization. And also there are gamified projects. A lot of projects are coming up in the coming months. So a lot of gamified projects are coming up. And also we can't dismiss the NFT space right now. Like the NFT I think space is reviving with the new ideas and innovation. So yes, these are some of the areas I will say consumers can look into.
Awesome. So, Suman, one last question just for you, right? Um,
Yeah.
and this is about you. Dead or alive? Who are two people you'd want to have dinner with?
Uh, I will say yeah, Chris Martin. Chris Martin, a singer songwriter of Coldplay. I have grown, listening to him and a lot of songs of Coldplay. And yeah, I would love to have a dinner with him because yeah, big fan of
Oh
Coldplay
yeah.
and Chris Martin.
Cool. Chris Martin and who else? One more person.
One more person, I'll say Elon Musk probably. Probably Elon Musk because
Just to pick his mind.
yes,
I would just say you could pick on his mind, see how he operates.
yeah, yeah. He is, he's doing a lot of things. Like he's working in space, he's working in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Hyperloop, and also working with the AI stuff. And now, he's surprised us all with the Twitter deal and all. So, he's
Mm-hmm.
always in the headlines. So, yeah, I'll be,
Yeah.
I'll be excited to meet him sometime.
Yeah. Awesome. That'd be great. Well, I mean, Suman, is there any other thoughts or any other things you want to leave with the audience before we wrap up?
Yeah. So, for any newcomers in this space, I will say always do your own research and don't just believe anyone or any source blindly, but do your own research, educate yourself with I'll say the more easiest thing possible at the start, and carry on. And if you invest in something and it doesn't play out well, just keep your heads up, because if you're in this space for a while, if you learn from your failures, you can go a long way in this space. And this space, I will say, is rewarding if you are in the space for a while and learn along the way. This space is rewarding. That's what I want to say to all your viewers who are listening to this.